All for the Empire, Swindon Theatre. How or why the new Queen's Theatre was invested in a Swindon retailer with no apparent experience in the profession has never been established. It is clear that Alfred Manners had a strong sense of the quality of entertainment needed to maintain an air of respectability in the concept of theatre. His approach to maintaining what he believed to be the required standards would, as we shall see later, almost cost him his job. 21 years into the future, the local newspaper would refer to his policy of providing Swindon with the best of theatrical fare, but would also point out that one is bound to say that it has not always been the best that has received the most liberal patronage. Swindon's reputation as a town that has never properly appreciated culture goes back a long way, and it is even today occasionally accused of such a failure. Although Manners was not an actor-manager, he seemed to have modelled himself on the typical attributes by which those of the legitimate theatre of the later Victorian period gained supremacy and a following. Notably, his degree of personal involvement in all aspects of the theatre and in his willingness to be available for his audiences. Over the years, Manners' appearances before the footlights were so many that he might indeed have passed for an actor-manager. The audience knew that the omnipresent Manners would always be on hand, not remotely but safely tucked away in the wings, and willing to appear if they called for him or whenever a problem needed to be explained. All of this and his work in the community brought Alfred Manners into intimate contact with Swindon's theatre-going public, and over the years it translated into a deep affection for the man who was to manage the theatre until the mid-1920s. All for the Empire, The History of Swindon's Historic Theatre by Roger Traherne and Mark Child. Hope you enjoyed that chapter. I'll keep reading more.